I couldn't actually come up with anything. So I'm gonna have to splice these videos together, and I moved us out of the wind a little bit more and away from the trees. I'd show everybody exactly where I live, but part of this not showing my face on camera yet is also not letting anybody know where I actually live. And while I don't really think that you guys could figure it out, there is still the possibility that somebody out there could. And right now, I'm not ready for that to happen, due to reasons that have been laid out before. Since this is just an introduction, then I guess I'm going to say it again, and I know you guys are probably going to be tired of it, and I probably won't do it all that often anymore, but come find me on Facebook, come find me on Google+, come find me on Twitter. I am on Skype, and no matter what Sophia Rune says, I do actually talk to people on Skype, including her. And I'm sure she's watching this and shaking her head because it still took me 2 months to get back to her. But I don't know. I think the rest of you guys kind of enjoyed the videos that I was making in the interim, so I won't complain too much. And I don't think that she's complaining all that much. More playful prodding, I'm sure. But Skype, what else is there? Skype, Facebook, Google+, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's down there in the About Me section. So, this is the introduction. I apologize that it has absolutely no structure whatsoever. I know that some of you guys have said, we love it when you just ramble. And, sorry, I'm turning it over here because the wind is blowing through the soybeans. And while I really do dislike... Hang on, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so while I really do dislike Ohio, I don't like... It's not Ohio so much that I dislike. It's living here that I dislike. The wind going across the fields and smelling the summer air sometimes, especially when the corn is pollinating, is great. When there was wheat in the field, there was wheat in that field back that I showed you earlier that I pointed at, that soybeans, that was wheat last year, and it was just absolutely beautiful. And Ohio can be beautiful, and it's extremely green, although, as you can see, most of the grass just decides to die for no reason. Well, not really no reason. We haven't had much rain for a while. Not a, hey, everybody, let's get together and pray about it, non-rain drought, but not a whole lot of rain nonetheless. So Ohio is not absolutely horrid, and I'm sure that if I probably lived in Columbus, or if I lived down in Cincinnati, actually downtown somewhere, or at least closer to civilization, it would be okay. But honestly, it takes me 10 minutes just to get to a gas station. And I'm not used to that, number one. I lived in Seattle for 7 years before I moved back here a year and a half ago. And number two, it's just, I mean, I'm not complaining about gas prices. I don't really care how much gas costs. It's just really annoying that I put 10 bucks of gas in my car or 20 bucks of gas in my car, and I know that to go and get something, whatever it may be, deodorant, toilet paper, something along those lines, I have to use up $3 of that gas just to go into town and come back home. So anyway, I like living in the country, but I don't love living in the country. And if I could live in the country with all of the amenities of the city, I would love that. But I realize that's such a complete and total oxymoron that it can't exist and doesn't exist, lest we be dividing by zero and the entire universe falls apart. So, I'm done rambling for the time being. Thanks for coming to this channel. Thanks for checking me out. Sub if you like. If you don't want to hear me ramble and all you want to see are my higher quality production videos, go back over to Xander's Meteor. That's where all of the good stuff is going to be. And over here it's mostly going to be just opinions and rambling and thoughts that I have on any given subject at any certain day. If you have any suggestions about what you want to hear from me that is not going to be addressed in the 9 questions series that I'm doing over on Xander's Meteor, then by all means please go ahead and ask me in the comment section. Try not to use my inbox too much on this one, because I just can't keep up with 2 inboxes. Like I said in my other video on Xander's Meteor, I have a really hard time keeping up with my inbox, and I feel bad about that. So not sending me messages is probably the best way. Plus, in case you guys haven't noticed, I do a really good job of keeping up with comments. And when there are comments, they're always there. I know which ones I have and which ones I haven't replied to without having to look in multiple places. And so that's just there. You will notice that I am subbed down below on this channel to my main channel. My goal currently is to not sub to anything else on this channel, if for no other reason because I don't want to be accused of double dipping on anybody's subs. I don't want to give everybody 2 subs with my 2 channels. I know that some people probably have a problem with me subbing back to my own sub. As I just hit 800 today, I don't actually consider myself at 800. I consider myself at 799 because one of the subs on Xander's Meteor is Spotlight on Xander. So yeah, I don't know. It's all a work in progress. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. All I really do know is that on this channel, everything on here is going to be 100% original. Or it will be Creative Commons music if I end up doing any kind of music. Or if I can get away with doing fair use on small clips of music in order to do reviews or something along those lines, then I will probably do that. But more than likely, it'll just be me talking. This isn't my main channel, let's put it that way. This is basically a secondary backup channel. Not even a backup channel, just a secondary channel. I don't think there is anything else that I need to point out about this channel. Friend me, by all means. I am more than happy to accept friend requests from anybody that stops by. If you're going to send a friend request but not sub to the channel, I'm okay with that. But after a while, I might not be okay with that. I don't want to sound anal. I don't want to sound like I only care about having subs and only care about having views. But really, the friend aspect is cool, but I don't talk to all 800 of the people that are subbed to me. I don't talk to all 102 or 103 friends that I have on Xander's Meteor channel. So because of that, if you really want to keep up with me, just go ahead and subscribe. I know some people don't want to subscribe to 100 different things or 300 different things, but then I see other people out there that have 450 subscriptions. So if it's not too much to ask, I'm just going to say, if you want to keep up with this channel, sub the channel. If you don't want to keep up with the channel, but you do want to do the friend thing, go ahead for now. I'm cool with that. And I've now talked for way too damn long. Although, I must admit that this is probably the longest that I've talked that I have not cursed. Because I don't believe that I've cursed a single time. And I would just throw one in just for comedic value, but that's kind of pointless. So anyway, everybody, welcome to my new channel, Spotlight on Xander. I hope that you guys have all checked out my Xander's Meteor channel. If you happen across this video by following somebody else that subscribed here or checked out a video here or liked a video here, then head over to Xander's Meteor and there will be a link down in the bar below or box below, whatever it is. Soretta Yuki calls it hit the blowjob bar. I laugh every time he says it, and it's just childish and silly and immature, but I laugh every time because I think it's hilarious. I don't want to adopt it, though. I need to come up with something original. But nonetheless, down in the blowjob bar, you'll find many links to different things, and I'm lying. There's probably going to be one link back to my main channel, and that's probably about it. But anyway, it's good to see you guys over here. Got any suggestions? Got any questions? Got anything you want me to address? Please leave me a comment and I will definitely get back to you guys. If you subbed immediately, then I want to thank you immediately for subbing. And I'm sure that if Scotch could talk, he would thank you as well. Hey. Hey. There you go. Scotch says hi, everybody. So, I'm Xander. Thanks for checking out the new channel. I'll talk to you guys later.